Hi, ya folks, and welcome back to another Guh-Huh podcast. I'm your host, Gus, for the evening, joined by some other fellow friends of mine. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright. It seems to be we only got very few people here, but to be honest, it's been quite a short week for us. We don't really have anything much to say, but I do know one thing that we will be. I do know one thing that we will be doing. We're going to be playing those new Mario Kart tracks later tonight. Hopefully we can be able to stream it to yous. Ain't that right?
Oh, ain't that right?
Hey, it's surprising how it took them like 1785 years to put the frickin' wizard, Mr. Kami Comic, whatever you want to call him.
He was originally going to be part of Mario Kart 64, but he was replaced by Donkey Kong last minute.
I know. To be honest, I don't know why they had to put Donkey Kong Jr. in the first Mario Kart. Like, seriously.
Actually, there is a reason why.
Oh yeah? Go ahead.
It was to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Donkey Kong Jr. arcade game.
And
which came out 10 years ago when Super Mario Kart came out.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they can put Donkey Kong Jr. in the next wave. But thing is that the chances for Diddy Kong would be slim.
I'm pretty sure. Hopefully he'll be part of the last set of after these three characters come out. Kamek, Petey Piranha, and Wiggler. We have 2 slots left.
I know, but still, it could be anybody. It could be King Bob-omb, it could be Pauline, it could be Diddy Kong, maybe even any other Kong, Funky Kong, Dixie Kong. And what else?
Maybe they're basically they're tossing ideas. They're like, I feel like they're panicking right now. Like, who to add the last? We have 2 slots left. Holy crap!
It is. It's like a panic session over here.
Oh, meanwhile, the people who helped worked on Mario Kart Tour, I believe Dena and Bandai Namco, are just having a field day by adding variant characters.
Yeah, you're right. All I know is that it could be anybody. All I know, although I'm surprised they couldn't add any of the Mario Kart arcade tracks in any of the console games. Like, seriously, those are good too. Those are really good. I remember when I was riding the paddy wagon in the sequel. It was weird. I was Yoshi and I was riding on the paddy wagon, or at least it looked like the paddy wagon. I'm pretty sure some gamers know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Ouch. Silent treatment. Oof.
Not so silent.
I know, it got so silent. It got so awkwardly silent. Do we have any people over here? Do we have any people over here in the comment section? Come on, people. Give me some questions. Sheesh. Wow, really? No, literally.
Tough crowd.
I know, right? It is a tough crowd. Literally nobody over here wants to watch any of this stuff. We have everything all set up and everything.
And this is only the 4th episode, isn't it?
I know it's the 4th episode. Only people that want to show up here is last minute people.
It takes a while for a podcast to get more popular, so you just chill for like a while, and then you start getting views. That's how it works.
And how do you expect us to chill? By doing absolutely nothing? That'll be a feist.
No, it's just play like trending games or something like that catches people's eyes. They grasp their attention. They're like, this group of people is playing a game. I like this game. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe and watch the stream.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be playing games later tonight. We're gonna play the new Mario Kart tracks, and maybe we could.
Wait, like, hey, don't we know it's streaming for like 1 hour?
Yeah, we do.
Then we gotta wait like 3 hours.
Yeah, I know, but we just got started. We're already We're already like, I don't know how many minutes in. I'm thinking 15 minutes, 5 if you count the beginning, just already starting. But still, we could make up another. We could make a good story. We can make up another good story. You like to run your mouth. You come up with a good story with lore and all that kind of poppycock.
Depending on which character. Which character or the storyline or the plot background.
Alright, you want a character? Tell us about the origin story of Pingu and Feathers McGraw.
Oh,
live on camera.
Enjoy that story. I really enjoy that story. You would enjoy that.
Anybody could enjoy that story.
Because I actually never told him. I never told him the story.
Well, if he ever shows up, or if he ever watches the live stream, which I entirely doubt, you can go ahead and tell us the story right here, right now. We're all ears.
Alright, let's just make a quick warning. To anyone that's watching, all of this story that we're about to say is all parody, all jokes and fun. Does not meant to be serious. Don't take this serious like a bunch of crooks. Sorry about that. Anyways.
But they want to take it seriously. They want to take it seriously to the point where they're all like...
They're not supposed to take it seriously because they start talking shit about you. They do that. And I've seen it a lot.
Oh, take it seriously.
I know how it works.
Take it seriously in a negative way. I thought you meant in a positive way.
No, I was talking about the negative way.
Alright. Continue.
People only focus on the negative, they don't focus on the positive. That's not funny.
Well, those people are Karens.
Or Kevins. They're funny.
Alright. Now,
Anyways.
Go ahead and tell us.
Alright. This whole thing is RP, so this whole thing is real play, so it's fine. Alright, so it begins with Pingu's mother.
Pingu's mother.
When she gave birth to Pingu as an egg, the doctors noticed that she gave birth to 2 eggs. This is before Pingu, by the way. This is before Pingu. She noticed it. She saw would it be different if she gave the other one away? She gave the other one away and kept Pingu. Because she wanted a girl. She already got 1 boy. She doesn't want 2. So she gave him away. And then the father, I forgot his name though, and the father of Pingu sent him far away to the eastern side of Antarctica. And then left him there on a front porch of a different Pingu family. And then they open the door, they see the coffin there, and they took him in.
So, again, so we already know that the egg
that
that
doesn't
got
have a name.
the egg that got
Yeah, because in the Tinker Show, I actually don't know his name or his mother.
The parents don't have names, though.
They should have names. They should have
The
names.
wiki.
No, only Pingu and the warlord, I forgot his name. Hey, the seal, I forgot his name.
The seal. The seal has a name.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can look it up for you.
Yeah, sure.
Right ahead of you. Right ahead of you. Alright. I'll be using the name of the seal.
His name was Seal.
His name is Robbie.
Robbie? Alright. Robbie is mentioned in the story, but he doesn't appear until later. And then I can't remember when the show started, I forgot how old Pingu was.
Something tells me he was I'm gonna say he was age 7.
Alright, he was probably 7 years old, right? Yeah. And then 7 years later, Pingu was Hashadiac first before Dolphin did actually. So that makes Pingu older. And then anyway, Pingu has within a few months, I think. But yeah, skip 7 years, but it's fine. 7 years later, he was born. Or 7 years later after he was born. Then he was with Robbie hanging out, just having fun,
Mm-hmm.
until until he noticed something that's on his wing that signifies that he is a twin, that he has a twin. He asked his mom. She said, "No, don't worry. That's just a symbol of our amateurs," which was a lie. And then he took that as like a pride, like he's proud of it. And then the invasion happened. I'm including the Pingu parody video where it's all in clay, where the alien invasion took place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm including that because that video was funny. Anyway.
I mean,
And then after that,
I mean, they're both clay penguins, so it's what you expect.
yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
And it's kind of similar to a Treehouse of Horror, to that one Treehouse of Horror episode where Bart finds out he has a brother, and then it's pretty much Pingu is the Bart, while Feathers is the Hugo.
That's the parody I was going with, actually. That's how it would be funny. That's the parody I was going with, but a different path. And then, as the invasion happened, his real mom, dad, and other friends around the city actually survived. They were hidden on the ground by a mysterious penguin that he doesn't know. That mysterious penguin that he was their friend of would be Guh-Huh.
Uh-huh.
And then, suddenly, years and years later, he is in his 20s.
He's in his 20s? That's old.
Yeah, this is years later. And he is in his 20s. And then a giant wireless, and a giant army of carcasses or killer whales came by. Was like, y'all are better to be under my control, or I murder all of you. And guess what? They all prepared, they all went against it, but they were not advanced. So they were sadly sliced and slain.
Aye.
And Pingu's mom's last words before he was forced to run was, refer to sea as something to tell you. Know that birthmark I told you. I know that mark I told you. It's actually not family related. Oh, it is family, or actually what I'm saying. It's actually not family history. It is family history related, but she told him that he has a twin, but he is slightly younger. Pingu was surprised. He was like, wait, what? You didn't tell me that? And then she told him the entire backstory. And then she gave Pingu the location where McLaughlin gave him where his location is. And then he told him to run, do not look back. What were you saying?
So if she knew where the location was, I mean, this happened years after. How do we know if Feathers went somewhere else?
She actually didn't know that he actually moved to another country. She actually didn't know that. She thought he would be there.
What, you think that he would be there forever? Well, at least
it's told by someone.
Well, at least she gave Pingu a clue to where his brother Feathers would be.
Yeah.
But even after, we still wouldn't know where he was. All I know is that ever since, I'm pretty sure wherever Feathers McGraw was raised, he probably left, and then he went over to somewhere in, I would say, England, because we all know.
Yeah, he went to England.
He went to England, and then he would probably, and then that's when he became like a criminal or something.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He became a criminal, and then we all know about the whole thing that happened in the We all know what happened in West Wallaby Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Also, my fan is on. Do you hear or no?
What are you talking about?
I was saying in real life, my fan is on. Do you hear or no?
I don't quite hear it.
Alright, then yeah, I'm good. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was saying that the last time that we saw Feathers McGraw, it was like in jail, or did he escape?
He escaped. He's kind of ugly.
He escaped.
He escaped.
All right, but
Yep.
what does? All right, but Pingu, but now that Pingu knows that he has a brother, and that
Yeah.
brother, but we don't know what we don't know what we don't know what happens next.
Tingu, isn't it before Tingu's mom died? He gave him a picture of 2 of the eggs, of Tingu and Miss Crawford together. He doesn't have a picture with his face, so it is unknown.
Right.
And then, the location of Tingu, where he is, it's like way up north in Antarctica. Miss Crawford was supposedly, his location was South Pole.
Right.
Tingu took about, I'm gonna say 3 months to get there because you have to run away from
He had
field
to-
that can literally kill him.
Right. He ran, but yeah, we all knew that his family died, but was there anybody
Yeah.
else with him?
His friend Seal, Robbie, he was like almost killed, so he was with him.
He barely made it out alive.
Yeah,
He was a little bit damaged, but he healed up afterwards.
yeah, he did. Thanks to Tingu, he was able to kill him.
All right, and then they both traveled together, and then it took them like what?
3 days. Actually, 3 months to get to a South Pole.
They were in Antarctica. So yeah, I guess that
Yeah,
would. I guess that
That's what
would. Make,
South Pole is.
yeah, they were in. So I guess that would kind of make sense. 3 months.
Yeah, it makes sense. Antarctica is that huge ass continent. And what else?
They would grow up
And
together.
then,
They would grow up together,
Yeah,
and then
they
they would
would.
do some other travels and whatnot.
yeah. And then they traveled to South Pole. And Pingu actually has the location of his address, which this house is abandoned. It is completely abandoned.
It's owned by
Pingu was like,
Krampus.
Is
Is it owned by Krampus? Because if Santa lives in the North Pole, then Krampus must live in the South Pole.
funny though. It'll be funny. And yeah, I'll say he lives in South Pole temporarily. And then Pingu actually spotted Krampus and asked him where McLaughlin is. And Krampus' reply was, "Oh, he doesn't live here anymore. He moved out here like 3 years ago. He moved out,
Right.
so he's not even here anymore. He's in the UK." And he goes like, "I wasn't." And he goes like, "How am I gonna reach all the way up above the equator, all the way to England? How am I gonna reach there? And I will be dead by then." That was Inga said. Because he thinks that orcas are all over the world, even though realities are not.
Right.
They're only in like they're only in frozen oceans. And then
But we all know that they
Krampus
meet
was
up
like,
brother to brother. We all know that they meet up brother to brother at one point. But how did they manage to make it?
how did they make it there?
Yeah, how did they make it there?
I was thinking either by Krampus is even though Krampus is a actual even though Krampus is the type of demon that hits you hard, you did something naughty.
Yeah.
Then Pingu is nicer. Krampus decides to ask trying to think. I was thinking like Santa, but I'm like,
So you're saying that he has to go to the North Pole?
no, not really. I think I could get there by teleportation.
Okay. So how did he travel to wherever his brother went?
I think how he'd get there. What else?
Yeah. This is insane. First he goes to Krampus land. Then some weird guy says he used to be here, but now he's not. And now they're all like, now we got to travel somewhere, unless
They're confused.
unless they took a shipping boat to England.
I have an idea, actually. Okay, they call up the penguins of Madagascar.
What? Now the penguins of Madagascar are in here? How do they know the number?
Well, technically, penguins from Madagascar are emperor penguins, so technically they're kind of related. But they're not really. They're like cousins.
They're cousins.
Want to continue?
You're saying that penguins cousins with the penguins of Madagascar?
Technically, not really cousins.
Nick, what's next? Are you gonna bring Mumble from Happy Feet over here too?
No. He's in a different part of Antarctica. He's in like the deep south. He's in a different part of Antarctica.
No, but still, I bet you they have a phone number. But still, what's next? Mr. Popper's penguins?
No.
Aye. What else? What else is there?
Or the butler penguins from Mary Poppins.
The butler penguins from yeah.
I could do that, actually. I could do that.
What's next? Penguin Mario?
I never saw his design. I never seen Mario wearing penguin.
He wears a penguin suit in New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Nice.
What do you mean nice? It's been
I
around
never saw
since...
his design though.
Ay. It's like saying that... this whole thing is weird. Just go back to the story. They called out the penguins of Madagascar, and then what?
And then the penguins arrived to Antarctica where Pingu is located. And then they probably ship that Pingu actually stole a cargo ship actually.
Wait, what? He stole something?
Pingu stole a cargo ship by accident. He thought it was his.
They stole a cargo ship by accident.
By accident. Yep. He thought it was his.
What's next? What are they gonna tell me next? They committed war crimes by accident?
No.
Oh, okay.
Then the hard ride all the way up north till we born. So I can skip like most the ocean part of the story.
Right.
They did have Africa, they passed Europe, and they reached England.
I thought that. I wondered if they were gonna be. I wonder if they were gonna go to England in the fourth movie. Anyway. I mean, they saved the world from a deadly octopus in their spin-off movie.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten news on their fourth movie, so please continue.
I think Madagascar 4 is canceled. I think.
Right.
I think they said that.
Sort of thing. Yeah, but they never keep promises. Please continue with.
And never.
Go ahead, continue.
Which city does Mick Russell lives in England? Which city he lives in?
Well, remember.
I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to go basic where he lives in London.
Yeah, I'm just saying they might have been. They might have been somewhere in regular England, maybe London. All I know is that he caused a crime somewhere in West Wallaby Street.
That's like London. That sounds like London. That sounds like it. Even though London's huge, it is like a complete mess.
Yeah, right here. 62 West Wallaby Street is where he caused the crime.
I'm guessing he caused crimes like all over the country, all over the UK. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and he also had his own wanted poster too. But since he wore a rubber glove on his head,
His fate is unknown.
yeah, he wore a rubber glove on his head, and then he had his alias as a chicken.
When Tingus steps on top of the dock, he noticed the one toaster. He was like, "Oh, who is this chicken guy?"
Oh my
He's like
god!
someone who pain.
Don't tell me that he doesn't know that. Don't tell me that he's that dense. That he's that much of a doofenshmirtz.
Nah, he was close to he was about to figure out who that was and who that was, but he doesn't know it's his brother yet.
He didn't know that it was his
He doesn't
brother,
say
but when
anything.
when his brother took the glove off his head, he realized that it was his brother.
Actually, Tingus mother never showed him the face what it looks like. So, wanna know how they're gonna know? The symbols they have on their wings.
The symbols they have on their wings.
Even though they don't fly, they have wings.
And then Pingu thought that. And then Pingu, he thought that his brother was a chicken at first.
Yep. That's how he notices a slight darker symbol on his wing that he's trying to cover. He's like, wait a minute. Is that... What is my brother doing wrong?
So this is just a normal thing in England for just penguins and seals to walk around all over the place.
Oh, the kid here wondering where's Robbie, Tinga's friend.
Yeah.
He's still with him.
Yeah.
He got a prosthetic arm and a eye patch.
So tell me, what happens next? What happened? Did Pingu ever meet? Did he?
Meet him as Coffin.
Yeah. Did
He met him about. He actually encountered him in a random store he was in. That was like 12 days after Pingu arrived to England.
Alright. 12 days after they arrived. It's kind of strange, really.
Yeah.
What else happened? Did Feathers McGraw hold Pingu and Robbie at gunpoint at one point?
He did because he did until he noticed the wing. He'd be like, wait. Where you got that symbol
Hang on a
from?
sec. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had to do a little something. It's a good thing
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing. So please, continue.
They were in a rental store, across from Old Bowling Gunpoint. Across from Feathers realizes that Pingu has a
the same symbol on Pingu's wing that looked exactly like I'm guessing they
I
were
never
like,
described what it looked like. I'm just saying, it looks like a logo of Pingu's head. That's what it looks like. Not really. Anyway, and then immediately, Feathers grabs Pingu and Seal and like ran out of doors so you see each other private. So you see because Feathers does not want to be seen without his mask.
Right.
And then went to his hideout. And then Feathers took off his chicken mask. He said, "Are you my last twin?" And he said, "I think yes. I think you're lost twins." And then they both were happy with each other, and they both were like, "Why did?" I'm trying to think their correct story.
So Feathers found out that he also had like a brother.
Yep. And then they both had a long ass conversation.
A what?
And, Pinker was, Feathers was catching up on Pinker's side of the story, and Pinker was catching up on Feathers' side of the story. And then Pinker asked him about the location. Feathers was like, "Yeah, I moved out of that place no time ago." And then Feathers was also surprised he actually had a younger sister, Pinker.
Or at least had.
He had. And so a war happened. Gotham noticed there was a war. That the Orca Empire took over like half of Antarctica, and
then after that war happened, it was like they were all like they turned back and stopped running, and then all that kind of stuff. But at least two of the members of the family survived. That being Pingu and Feathers.
yeah. And then they look at the half of Antarctica, see it's like half invaded. They decided, what if they decide to rebel inside the Orca Empire and win the war?
Right.
Which they did.
And wait, they did? You mean they got back home that quickly?
No, they were preparing first. They prepared first.
Oh.
And Pingu did call like a bunch of other penguin friends he has.
Oh.
Or like from different species of penguins, different species.
Different species of penguin, huh? This includes This includes the
jelly and macaroni.
The penguins from the frickin' Mario movie, I guess.
You already taken Ember penguin? Yeah, they count.
And then they called over King Pablo.
King Pablo was the king of those penguin kingdom, actually.
Really?
He was. Yeah, he was in the part movie as a joke.
Oh.
And that was the meme when they revealed the King Penguin from the Mario trailer, the first one.
Yeah.
They started memeing on him, saying that was King Pablo or King DDD.
Yeah, it was King Pablo, definitely. They looked so alike. Come on.
Yeah, it was King Pablo. Yeah, it looked like him. King Pablo was called, and his kingdom was called. What if King DDD was called?
They would probably be all like, "What are you?"
Wait, what the fuck are you?
And he'd be all like, "I'm a penguin. Oink oink." He doesn't even know what a penguin is.
Oh, King DDD.
Yeah. I
think he knows what he's saying.
King Dedede was there, but he said oink oink.
That would make like Pango and the feathers laugh. They're like, no, that's how you make a ping. That's not how you make a penguin sound, you fool.
Yeah. He was just
It's
confused.
quiet.
He was just confused why he was called over there. So after that, what happened next?
Is that they had a meetup in where I'm gonna say Australia is. That's like the most closest to Antarctica. Same with New Zealand.
Right.
So they went, as you know, and they went to South America. That's the closest one. So they went to South America, had a meeting with a bunch of other species of penguins, all of them, which includes the jellies, the macaroni, and I forgot the other type. And then they all had a meeting of
The emperors.
rebellion. Pengu is the emperor penguin, so yeah, he called all of them.
And let's not forget about the bootleg movie penguins.
They arrived. They arrived.
What? They're just.
They were called too, including that penguin wannabe, Mr. Penguin from Batman.
Oh. They called that guy over here?
Like, he wasn't invited. He just came in digging. He wasn't invited. He just broke in.
He just showed up out of nowhere and decided to join?
Yeah. He's like, ooh, I would like to join. He wasn't invited at all.
Ay, ay, ay. Gee.
He was getting kicked out like a million times.
Ay, ay, ay. He just wants to be a part of the community, man.
That's what Joker called the penguin dude. It was like, yo, get your fat ass back up here. And then he left.
Oh. So what happened when the war broke out?
They rebelled from the inside. They started from Pingu's hometown, actually. They started from there.
They started at Pingu's home and somewhere in the
Like the northern part of Antarctica.
Yeah.
That's when Feathers had a nostalgic feeling about it. Because he was like, wait, this is my home used to be.
How did he know? How did he feel nostalgic when he was inside of an egg?
Because he felt it. He felt it.
He felt it.
Yeah, he did. Because he did. He felt the touch of his mother, who was actually a soul, who was already a ghost there.
I don't even know anymore. Please continue.
And then all Pingu's Feathers penguin buddies, they all went around Antarctica, rebelling against the Orca's empire, and they killed the king. Which the war was 5 years long. That's how long it took. So many penguins were killed. So many orcas were killed.
Did they kill the penguins in Madagascar?
No, they survived.
Damn it.
Why, you want them dead?
They're weird. It's weird how you put them in the story and how they.
Or fine, they died. They died in the battle.
And then they got revived by Barack Obama or something like that.
Why?
I don't know, because lore, okay? Just.
I know, Lauren can be weird, but it's funny.
You know what? What happens next?
And then they won the wars, and then Penguin Feathers and a lot of other species of penguins decided to rebuild all of Antarctica, including Penguin's hometown.
Uh-huh.
And you know that there was a show in Penguin Show that only aired in Japan, where Penguin was in a city. That's the same city they built it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I saw the city show.
yeah, it's actually really good though.
I mean, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Only problem is that the family that Pingu used to have is still alive.
Oh, that's in the show, yeah. I'm pretty sure in that show he actually moved to another city, I think.
Unless it's like a multiverse thing, I don't know.
What was it not? And then they create an Antarctica. That's what it is. And guess what the ruler was?
What?
King Pablo.
Oh God!
King Pablo became the first king of the Antarctic Empire.
Ah, jeez. This is one weird debunked story.
It is.
I don't even know why on earth I asked for it. I mean, I wanted to expand the lore.
Well, this took place on a different Earth. This version of the story took place years before Steve found him.
Great. This took place. But even after that whole penguin stuff, apparently he also met up with some he also met up with a giant rat and then a talking sponge and then a block man from a great video game.
Yep. That's what he meant later.
They met later. But what happened next? Do Pingu and Feathers hate each other?
No, they are still friends. No, they are still alive. Theo lived until his old age, so he just arrived. The Theo is Robbie. He's arrived until his old age.
Mm-hmm. Old age.
And then all the soldiers that fought the war became veterans. And then Pingu and Feathers moved to like outer space. King Pablo II was the king.
Aye.
And then that's how the story ends. Yeah.
King Pablo II, man. Aye.
Yep.
You better come to these more often. I'm pretty sure people would be confused about what exactly you are saying.
They'll be confused actually. Because they don't know the actual beginning of the Guh-Huh lore. So, the story is pretty much out of context.
Out of context.
Sort of, they're out of context.
Ay, jeez. This whole thing was out of context.
It is.
I don't even know.
What is the largest thing of the story?
What?
What does Captain think of the story?
Yeah, what do you think of the story, man?
I think it's AFK, hold on.
He's AFK? Not really. Oh, man.
I think he's not as PC at all. Hold on. PC or laptop? Well, when you asked me for a story, I was thinking that my story might be trash.
The story wasn't trash. It was amazing.
You were confused for like half of them.
Yeah, because I don't know why King Pablo and the Penguins of Madagascar showed up out of nowhere. I mean,
that's what it is.
I mean, the other penguins I could understand, but like, how did they get in contact? Did they have like tiny little penguin phones or something like that?
Yeah, they have futuristic technology. That's how they can make contact.
Alright. I mean, I see Cameron over here. He's probably confused as hell about what just happened.
Yeah, but he came like he arrived at the end of the story.
quite a while
Yeah,
actually.
you're right at like the the end of the story. You missed the
What
entire
story?
beginning.
We were talking about We were talking about the origin of Pingu and Feathers McGraw.
And how they met after being separated.
It's a good thing that we're streaming this because you can look back and take a look at it, and then you can. Yeesh, we've been talking for a while now. Hopefully we can be able. Hopefully we can show up. Hopefully we can show up in time for the Mario Kart. That will probably stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot the DLCs.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting.
Yeah, it's released at 9.
Yeah, we'll be probably making another stream. Hopefully.
So a bonus stream, I'm guessing, for later.
I said hopefully. I gotta make sure that everything is doing all right on my side, so that like we can be able to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you're only gonna play out while I'm supposed to be there muted doing nothing.
Yeah, you just be muted doing nothing and all that. I'm just gonna. You be muted and do nothing. I mean, you can talk. You can you can watch the stream on your end.
Yeah.
Right now, but I think we should be able to. This was weird.
Yep.
This was a weird story.
Yeah, aren't most Guh-Huh stories weird? Which makes it funny.
Yeah, these Guh-Huh stories are quite weird. We got the Grunkle Sam and Maurice Hispaniel story, and then there's the origin of Pingu and Feathers McGraw.
That was like 1% of the entire stories we actually said to each other. That's like 1%.
Yeah. There's definitely more that we should definitely share.
They should be introduced to a term called Guh-Huh-verse.
The Guh-Huh-verse.
Yep.
The Guh-Huh-verse is a weird name, but it can fit anyway.
Yeah, because it's basically a giant universe.
But the Guh-Huh-verse should at least be a short movie thing.
Well, he wanted to have a different name, and what do you want to call it then?
I don't know. Guh-Huh story arcs. Just like the good old days.
It has everybody in the universe, so it has to be Guh-Huh or something.
But you remember but nobody knows about this, but we do. Because we've been doing this for years.
Which character are you talking about?
We're not side characters.
Oh yeah.
We're talking about the funny little stories that we tell each other. Anywho, I think that I should just wrap everything. That we should wrap this up. It was a good.
Probably wait like 3 hours. I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna wait until the Mario. We're gonna log the podcast off, and then we're gonna play Mario Kart later, if that's all right with everyone.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, that should take care of that. We're gonna get off the podcast right now. I hope you all enjoyed, even though barely anybody showed up. But they're gonna show up last minute. But who cares anyway? Leave a like, subscribe, and do all that. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye. Take care now. Oh.